The clock ticked past 9 p.m. The night sky over Washington, D.C. was a canvas of darkness, punctuated by city lights. At Reagan National Airport, air traffic controllers guided flights through the frigid January air. An American Airlines jet, a beacon of light, made its final approach. On board, 60 passengers and 4 crew members anticipated their arrival. A U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter carrying 3 soldiers cut through the night. Its mission was routine, a stark contrast to the chaos that was about to unfold. Suddenly, the unthinkable happened. The Black Hawk and the jet collided with a deafening roar. Twisted metal engulfed in flames plummeted towards the icy waters of the Potomac River below. The night, now filled with the acrid smell of jet fuel and the chilling silence of tragedy, bore witness to the unimaginable. The deafening roar of the collision gave way to the piercing wail of sirens as emergency responders raced towards the disaster. Fire trucks, their lights painting frantic patterns in the darkness, sped towards the airport. Police cars, sirens blaring, joined the desperate race against time. Boats, cutting through the icy waters of the Potomac, headed towards the plumes of smoke and steam that marked the crash site. Every second counted. Police divers, braving the icy depths, plunged into the darkness, their underwater lamps casting eerie beams through the murky water. They searched desperately for signs of life amongst the twisted wreckage and debris. The Coast Guard, a beacon of hope in the darkness, joined the search and rescue efforts with their specialized boats and skilled personnel. The darkness hampered visibility, making it difficult to locate survivors in the sprawling debris field. The freezing temperatures threatened to overwhelm even the most experienced divers. Across the city and beyond, televisions flickered to life as news of the disaster spread. People huddled around radios, their faces etched with worry and disbelief. Eyewitness accounts, fragmented and harrowing, painted a chilling picture of the tragedy. One witness, a young woman walking along the riverbank, spoke of a sudden flash of orange light that illuminated the sky. She described the deafening roar that followed, a sound that shook her to her core. Tears streamed down her face as she recounted the horrifying image of the burning wreckage plunging towards the water. Another witness, a taxi driver waiting for a fare near the airport, spoke of seeing a fireball streak across the sky. He described a loud boom that rattled the windows of his cab. Their words, filled with shock and disbelief, served as a stark reminder of the human toll of the disaster. The hours after the crash were a blur of activity. The president, his face etched with concern, addressed the nation. He expressed his condolences to the families of the victims and praised the tireless efforts of the emergency responders. His words, measured and somber, reflected the gravity of the situation. The investigation began immediately. Federal authorities, their faces grim, arrived at the crash site. The wreckage, a tangled mess of metal and wires, was carefully recovered from the icy waters. The black boxes, those silent witnesses to the tragedy, were recovered and rushed to a lab for analysis. The nation mourned. Flags flew at half-mast, a silent tribute to the lives lost. The crash, a stark reminder of the fragility of life, dominated headlines and conversations.